high-ranking Australian parliamentary delegation recently visited Kuwait to hold talks with officials and lawmakers on mutual cooperation and bilateral relations between the two countries. The Australian delegation held talks with officials from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, members of the National Assembly and the Kuwait Chamber of Commerce and Industry. The delegation further took the time to visit Sultan Centre, Salmiya, to view a variety of Australian products that are on display for shoppers. Reporter Aghnoual Jabouri brings us this report.
As part of a high-ranking Australian parliamentary delegation visit to the state of Kuwait, a tour was conducted by the delegation at Sultan Centre, Salmiya. The delegation toured the Sultan Centre premises, where they noted that they were pleased to see the quantity and quality of Australian products that are available for shoppers, but added that they would like to see and encourage an increase of Australian goods in the future.
You and I both want to see more Australian products here because it's fresh produce and it's clean produce, it's organic produce. So really happy to be working, for example, with the likes of the Sultan Centre, talking about what new products we can bring in, particularly with these days so many flights coming out of Australia to Dubai, some 160 flights a week now that go into the region, and that's a lot of opportunity to bring in new produce, fresh new produce from Australia.
Australia is well known for its clean air, vast greenery and high quality of life. And Australians pride themselves on being leaders when it comes to encouraging food that is chemical free. And indeed, Australia is privileged with the scope that allows it to produce a variety of Australian products.
Look, I'm here as a trade subcommittee, part of a trade subcommittee delegation. We work very closely with our Australian ambassador. We're absolutely delighted with what we've seen here at the Sultan Centre, but we want to see more Australian produce. We want to see more agriculture, more dairy products, more Australian seafood, and with the connectivity, with the increased flights, it's much more doable than it ever has been before. But look, it's fantastic to pick up Australian produce and to promote it. And I was with the Speaker a little earlier, and one of our Queensland beef companies is exporting into this region, Diamantina, as part of the Stanbroke beef group. So it's fantastic to see not only Australian products, but I come from Queensland. We have some of the best beef and agricultural pasture lands to see our products here. So we're here to make sure that we take in-country information as to how we can make things happen much quicker, much smoother, and of course we want to increase. We're already trading about $1 billion two-way traffic with Kuwait with our imports and exports. We want to increase that, and we want to see great, clean, fresh, as the ambassador said, clean, fresh produce, more of it on the shelves. So that's why we're here, and it's been wonderful and fantastic to see so much Australian product in this fantastic supermarket.
The delegation held talks with officials and lawmakers on mutual cooperation and bilateral relations between both countries. Talks between both parties dealt with bilateral ties and mutual cooperation within the framework of the distinguished bonds between the two friendly countries.
Australia is a continent with plenty of fresh water, clean air and greenery, and therefore the food is of high quality. From the Sultan Centre, Salmiya, I'm Aghnoual Jabouri, reporting to you for the English News.